Hello, Birkin. You've been well, I hope. Olivier? Where the hell have you been? Why, I've been places. What's wrong? What's wrong, he says. You've been totally incommunicado ever since you went to Elmo. Major Fander's ready to throw you out a window. He wishes to launch me like a love rocket. Adorable.
Olivier? Did you seriously forget to tell Mueller and the embassy you were with us?
When wandering the roads hunting for love, one must be discreet and secretive. Well, Bergen, may we enter? I can't say no to you, but who's with you?
We're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to ask the ambassador a few things if that's okay. We thought we'd try having Olivier introduce us.
Oh, okay. Well, there shouldn't be a problem with letting you in then. Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy. Do remember that the embassy is Erebonian soil, so be careful, yeah?
We will be.
This is quite the building.
Whoa. This place definitely matches the Calvardian embassy in terms of fanciness. Grandiose and yet powerful at the same time. It's very imperial, if nothing else.
It is a stage upon which the Empire can parade its influence and power. Alas, that the actors are unequal to the set dressing. You realize Lord Cranach would hit the roof if he heard you say that. Ah, my most bosom companion. It has been an age. Are you well, dear Mueller? I would be better if I could cut you in half and be done with it. I told you again and again to ensure you're constantly aware of your location, and you... Ah, but 'tis a tactic in the war of love. Did you know? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Estelle Bright, you have my thanks. I can only imagine the trouble this idiot's been causing you.
Actually, he hasn't been too bad, I guess. He's been really well-mannered, comparatively.
Well, ignoring the lunatic, I presume you have business here at the embassy.
Yes, sir. We would like to speak to the ambassador.
The letter, right. I've been somewhat concerned myself, but I'm surprised the guild is acting. This is a request from Brigadier General Bright and the Royal Army, I take it?
Technically, yes, but we're trying to investigate it as neutrally as we can, you know? Nobody's guilty till proven, that kind of thing.
A commendable mindset. No doubt why he chose you. Very well, I shall introduce you to Lord Ambassador Cranach. I suspect you'll find it easier to gain his trust if I do the introductions as opposed to a certain someone.
Really? Thanks, Mueller.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, sir.
Wait, you really have so little faith in me?
You thought we had faith in you for this?
If you introduced us, he'd probably want us kicked out.
Sorry, Olivier.
The sting of being forsaken. The sting of the truth, maybe. Lord Cranach is in the office on the second floor. I shall go announce your arrival. Give me a moment.
We'll wait. So this is the office? Wow.
Indeed. Shall we make our grand entrance and shock the ambassador into silence?
Mueller can totally cut you in half, you know.
I apologize for the wait. Lord Cranach will see you now.
Let's go then.
Welcome to the Erebonian Embassy, guests. I am Lord Davil Cranach, the duly appointed ambassador and voice of the Empire in this land.
I'm Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild.
Zin Vathek, also of the Guild.
I'm Chloe Rentz, second-year student at the Yenis Royal Academy and assistant to the Bracers.
And I am the servant of love and peace, Olivier Lenheim. Ugh, yo. Might heard you gone missing in Elmo Village. Try not to worry Mueller further, Olivier. Or me, for that matter. Such a strict dressing down. Much more and I'll have to lose my jacket. Setting that aside, are you here to inquire about the threatening letter? Yes? What do you want to know?
Okay, I'll be direct, sir. Do you have any idea who might be behind the letter? Is there anyone in the Empire who might oppose the signing of the pact?
My, you are direct, young bracer. I appreciate that. I can tell you truthfully, however, that I can think of no such person. His Majesty is very happy with the pact as it stands, in fact. And no one within the Empire would be foolish enough to gainsay his leadership on such a matter, of course.
Yeah, I bet. So you think it's the work of someone outside the Empire, then?
What other answers could there be? If you want my opinion, it's the opposition party in Calford behind all this. Some silly ploy to make the president look bad, no doubt. Opposition, doing whatever it pleases. This is a perfect example of the fallacies of mob rule. I have to question that, your lordship. Don't get me wrong, our major political parties basically beat each other over the head anytime they can, but even if the pact fell apart due to this, I don't think anyone could blame it on President Rocksmith. Details, you think the mob thinks like that? All I can say for certain is the person issuing these threats cannot flee from our empire. That should be more than enough assurance for you.
Well, excuse me, Lord Cranach. May I ask what Chancellor Osborne's opinion of the non-aggression pact is?
What? Flawless riposte, Chloe.
Who?
The highest appointed official of our most glorious and august imperial government, the Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. His nickname comes from his personal motto, "Our nation's peace must be built on a foundation of blood and iron." He has overseen the expansion of the rail system, as well as the annexation of several smaller states on our borders, though, through less than diplomatic means.
Annex? Wait, you mean he...
Olivier, how can you criticize your empire's chancellor? Oh, but Tavil, how was I criticizing? I simply stated the facts. But come now, it wouldn't hurt to be a bit more cooperative, no? We've already spoken with the lovely Ambassador Cochrane over the Calvardian embassy. She was quite helpful, you see. What? Why, if we don't help these people now, it will give them cause to doubt the character of Arabonia. That would be a tragedy, wouldn't you agree? My Lord Cranach, there's no need to keep information related to this hidden. May I humbly suggest that being open in this case will not present a problem? You have a point, Mueller. Very well. To answer your question, Miss, Chancellor Osborne, like His Majesty, is most receptive to this pact. In fact, I hear he is actually the one who suggested His Majesty should sign it.
Really? That's because he's looking forward to getting the engine, right?
No, apparently he recommended it to His Majesty before any mention of the engine. If anything, I'm glad there is harmony at home over this pact. There's been no pressure for us to negotiate. Hate to say it, Estelle, but it's looking like there really isn't any chance that someone from the Empire.
Yeah, looks that way. Ambassador, thanks a lot for answering our questions.
See, it is as I said. If you're looking for the guilty party, you should look elsewhere.
Oh, but, one sec. If you don't mind, we have one more question.
Yes, a most pitiable situation. The separation of a child from her parents. Imperial traders do visit the embassy at times, but a merchant from Crossbell? I do not recall such a man, no. Are you familiar with this Hayworth Mueller? No, I've never heard of this man either.
Really? Oh. This is starting to look kind of grim.
To search at once for both a blackmailer and a lost child's parents sounds most trying. It may seem trite, but I do wish you luck, young lady.
Thanks, Mr. Lord Cranach.
Allow me to show you to the gate, then.
Thanks, Mueller. Talking with the ambassador was a big help.
No, you don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything important, really. Besides, this is a problem affecting all our nations. We should be working together. Indeed.
I do hope we can solve this. Huh? Olivier, you're awfully quiet.
It's nothing. I was simply lost in the reverie for a moment. It doesn't concern our current business. Pay me no mind.
Okay.
Olivier, you'll be staying here at the embassy in the evenings while you're here in Gransel, yes? Where else? I would not miss the chance to have one more sweet dream in your bed, as always.
What? Oh my.
Stop with the jokes before you give the ladies too many ideas and images. Push those jokes too far, and I may have to spear you upon the embassy flagpole. Oh, so that's the direction I should approach from. You teach me more every day. Alternatively, I could just cut you in half right here. I'm fairly sure I could explain it to Lord Cranach. That would be rather less lovely. Forgive the joke, my friend.
So that's how you keep Olivier under control. Maybe I should write this down.
I'd say they match each other perfectly myself. That's a terrifying thought. Well, regardless, I shall pardon myself here. Good luck with the rest of your investigation.
Thanks again, Mueller.
Say, you're the winners of the martial arts competition, right?
Yeah, that's us.
Thanks for your help back then. No worries. What brings you here today? If you're here to see someone, that can certainly be arranged. Or did you just want to have a walk around the palace? That's okay too.
Actually, I'm here on bracer business today. Which is to say, hello, Jen, Alex. It's been a while.
Your Highness, Princess Claudia, we were not aware you'd returned.
Sorry to startle you two. I'm afraid I'm here on business, though. Estelle and I have some things in the castle to attend to. Could you let us pass, please?
Of course, Your Highness. By your command, milady.
Wow.
Only slightly popular, isn't she? Think I'm starting to get why that Duke guy is so jealous. Now entering, ladies Chloe and Estelle and their entourage. Please, come in.
Thank you, you two. Well, Estelle, welcome back to my house, as it were. Come on in. Thanks. Okay, time to nose around the castle a bit. So obviously we should talk to Queen Alicia, both to ask about the litter and just say hi, but... let's see, who else? Julia's gone, right? Yes, she's currently at Lyston Fortress overseeing the refitting of the air sail.
Well, that's going to make things a bit harder on us. She probably could have given us a lot of help with this mess. Who else could we confer with, I wonder?
With Julia absent, I think our best bet is Hilda, at least concerning Ren's parents. If the Hayworths have ever visited the castle, she would know. Yeah, Hilda kinda seems to have some sort of castle sense about these things. So, where would we find them, you think? Grandmother should be in her chambers at this hour. And Hilda, if she isn't in the maid's room, they can at least tell us where she is at least. Good idea. Maid's room and the Queen's chambers. Off we go.
Princess Claudia and Miss Estelle, too.
Hello, Hilda. I'm sorry if I startled you, but I just got back. Hi, Hilda. Sorry I've been out of touch.
It's quite all right. I'm glad to see you well. I understand the princess has been assisting you, Estelle. I'm very glad to see the two of you home safe.
Aw, Hilda.
You're embarrassing Estelle, Hilda. Speaking of helping Estelle, though, I've returned partially to inquire about something the guild is investigating. Could we ask you a few questions? Yes, I see. You're attending to the investigation of the letter we received. I take it you want to know if I have any idea who the sender might be?
That's it exactly. We're investigating all the locations that received letters to see if we can ferret out some clues.
Well, firstly, thank you for your efforts. Just receiving that letter was unsettling. I'm afraid I can be of little aid in naming suspects, however. The only thing I can say with confidence is that it is not the work of anyone in this castle.
Yeah, we kind of figured that one.
Who was the letter here addressed to, out of curiosity? No less a person than the Majesty herself. I check all letters addressed to the Queen, so I know the contents of the letter. Believe me, if I could lay hands on the rude fool who wrote this. Pardon me. I was wondering, were there any other suspicious letters delivered to the castle recently? One critical of royal decisions, for example?
Well, Hilda, please help us for my sake. We need as much information as we can in order to make a judgment.
Very well. There have been several letters delivered with no indication as to their senders. They were not particularly critical of royal decisions per se. They were largely petitions to reduce or annul Colonel Richard's sentence. I suspect at least some are from citizens of Gransel, but the rest I cannot be sure on.
People want Colonel Richard freed?
No less than expected of the man who once strove to be my rival. His popularity endures even after his capture and shaming.
The Colonel was very skilled and competent, and everyone knows that. It isn't unusual at all to see people regret losing him.
I would personally bet on those letters not being related to our little threat. Requesting something of the royal hand is one thing. Trying to force it to do something is a whole different thing altogether.
Well, still, even knowing the letters exist helps. One more thing, Hilda.
Harold Hayworth, a trader from Crossbell?
Yes, I remember him. Say what?
Is he an acquaintance of yours? Not as such. He asked for a tour of the castle's interior a few days ago. I happened to be otherwise unoccupied, so I showed him about. His wife and daughter were with him as well.
Really? Hey.
Alas, this provides us with little clue as to where the Hayworths may have gone. My apologies. There was something that bothered me, however.
What would that be?
Their child greatly enjoyed the tour. However, her parents felt as though they were barely even present throughout the entire thing. They seem even-tempered and normal enough when they spoke to me, but when combined with your story, I wonder if they were under strain.
Not able to pay attention after coming to see a place as a tourist? Sounds like something was on their minds, all right.
Yes, it seems likely they were in some kind of trouble, even then. This may give us a clue as to where they went.
Thank you very much, Hilda. I think this gave us some good leads.
I'm glad I could be of help. Oh, Princess. You'll be staying here in the castle tonight, I trust, and if your friends lack accommodations.
Huh?
I had intended to stay here while in Gransel, yes, but you know.
Well, how about it, everyone?
Ah, you forget, they are expecting me to be a pest at the embassy tonight, and I can hardly disappoint. I do appreciate the offer, however.
Yeah, and I've got what's basically a permanent room at the Calvardian embassy. Thanks, but I think I've got to decline this time.
I should probably ask Agate and Tita before committing to anything. We've got Ren, too.
That's true. It sounds like she loves the castle. I shall keep the rooms ready in case you wish to stay.
Thanks, Hilda.
Thank you, Hilda. Not at all. I must return to the maid quarters. Please let me know if you need anything else. If you'll pardon me.
Okay, we still need to meet with the Queen. She should be in her chambers, right?
Yes, I'd be surprised if she isn't. Let us not keep her waiting then.